can you please talk about your settling period after enlightenment? Did the mind try to reroute? How long was it until dreams stopped, etc.? The mind after realization, one can start to try to figure out the experience. And that's what I was just speaking about. This is why, right after realization, when everything has fallen away, I give people the non-dual text to read. So the mind doesn't want to turn it into something and try to figure it out. So that mind can rest within it and see, yes, this is the experience of sages throughout history. There is nothing to figure out. There doesn't need to be a persona rerouted back into place to figure it out. There doesn't need to be a persona in place, rerouted, to have the experience, because then one becomes separate from it. Okay? That's why one says in realization it's not an experience, because there's no experiencer at that point. It just simply is. It's what remains. It has always been. One doesn't want to have an experience of it. One is the experience. Okay? Difference. Personas have experiences. When persona falls away, it simply is experience in the moment. That's it. There's no one having an experience. This is why one can't go back and really talk about it. Why there's very difficult to remember things and have any chronological order or anything, because it's just in the moment. Simply it's there, and then it's the only reality is that moment. Okay. So yes, when everything blows out, at first the only reality is that absolute. And mind may try to gravitate and reroute itself, because that's what's familiar. This is when the practices are needed even more. This is why practices were established, and why, when everything falls away, I say, please, you have to remain in contact with Guru at that time. It's crucial. Okay, it's very crucial to remain in contact at that time. Because it's so simple at that point to think I've got it. And then one can go, what they say, into the demonic realms. Because one can have even a greater ego that reroutes at that point. And can convince themselves, I'm a god, I'm a this, I'm a that. The world revolves around me, I'm the only thing there is. This is the danger. This is the danger. Your fall will be even greater than it would have been if you hadn't have seen the experience. So it's so important that when things blow out, that persona is not rerouted. That one reads the non-dual text, that one continues with the practices and really puts them into place, so that the mind can finally still. Because that's what keeps the non-dual. The Nirvikalpa Sahaj Samadhi. No mind. Stilled. Forever. Okay. Doesn't mean that there won't be mind there if you need it. You're not a zombie. One's not a robot. the dialogue has ended. It's no more. Just pure seeing, pure awareness, without occluding mind. Okay. It can take a number of years before the settling finally is fully in place. So even after realization, one must be vigilant. One thinks the path is ended. In one way it has. The search is ended. But there's still more to come, more to do.